Hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Mark. Are y'all excited? I have the air conditioning on right now because it was kind of warm in my room, but in a bit, I don't know, I might step away and turn it off because it's cold on my leg. No worries. I hope you have a good move. I hope it goes well. I've been calling Drift Mr. Dot. Yeah, I think that's why Mark is turning the tables. I get a notification, so I join immediately. Also, I have Discord. Hell yeah. Yeah, I do have my own personal Discord where I post that I'm going live. But you guys get it in the fan Discord too. I wonder what our little flower has in store for us today. Literally nothing. I don't have Salem on my background screen because it was commissioned when I only had Caramel. So, I mean, if Anna is willing to add like a little Salem like peeking out behind Caramel, then maybe. But I would probably have to... I don't know if Anna has the original files to add on to it. And I really like it, and I would hate for her to have to redo it. You know what I mean? Mr. Dotzer mentioned? I drift. Yeah, either I agree. Either right behind Caramel, like peeking up, or yeah, he could be on the back of the couch. Or on the other armrest. Who knows? Wherever it fits naturally. I'll have to ask Anna what she thinks. Magicless shenanigans? Maybe. Nothing. I didn't do anything to Avi. If I had my camera on, you'd see an evil smile. Did he actually mark, or are you joshing? Nothing. I didn't do anything. I'm totally not a sucker for consequences. Yes, you did. He did for Max's stream? That's so funny. That's okay, local. Soon. Soon there is a chance for more memberships, because guys, I just posted about it today. We're gonna be doing a 12-hour stream on my birthday. Yippee! The 24th of July is Mark and I's birthday, and for the last couple of years, I have done a 12-hour stream, and we've got kind of a good like system going, so I'm gonna keep it, but we're gonna be watching a movie in the morning. I'm gonna be playing a very funny, interesting game that I think that you guys will very much like, and then we're gonna do some like viewer stuff around dinner. Yeah, and I'll be joined by some special guests probably throughout. They'll be hopping in, maybe playing some games with us, and I'm going to try my best to multi-stream. If that's the case, I'm gonna try and see if I can make it so that the music doesn't go to to YouTube. Otherwise, I might just make the VOD members only. I'll have to see. Or I make it unavailable on my normal channel and I push the VOD over from Twitch, which wouldn't have the music. But I don't know. We'll have to see. What do you mean what happened with Maddie? I mean, I could just play Repo just because. If you guys want like a members only stream where I play Repo, I can definitely do that. A lot of the games, other than the ones that I played between seasons of Princess, a lot of the game nights, I don't know, I want to kind of keep variety to members. Because I know a lot of you guys are here for Princess, and I want to give them exclusive content. I don't know. We'll have to see. Oh, she got married, guys. She has been... She works a full-time job. And... She got married. So I wasn't going to talk about it until she posted stuff on her social media, which she has posted stuff now. So I can say that. So, she took a lot of time off. And I know that, you know... She's working on her own story behind the scenes, figuring out what she wants to do, but I'm sure that she will be uploading the content that she does have as she goes, but as for new content, I'm not sure. You would have to ask her in the Discord. Or in her Discord, because I am not her keeper. Notify the copycat demon. Maddie got married. Hello? Oh, that was weird. Just posting the fan Discord. Oh, thank God. Thank God I didn't just like fucking dox someone's personal information. That's why I kept it like a secret. I was like, yeah, I'm going to a wedding, but I didn't want to say whose because I was like, I don't know if she wants it to be public information. Yes, that is why I went missing for a week. Yeah, Sam. I do not have... No, I do not. Single Pringle. It wasn't me! It wasn't me! I didn't get married! It was the other Maddie. And then Madison, I'm pretty sure, is already married. Yeah, well, if people didn't put it together, I wasn't gonna, like, you know... I don't know. You're my only Minecraft YouTuber who posts weekly. I try to stream at least once a week. I try and get 2 in there, but I'm currently dealing with work and some life stuff, so I have not been available to do more than 1 in a week. I am hoping to potentially stream Friday or Saturday, but we'll have to see how that goes. Yes, correct, Gray. I am the only Maddie that is not married. When the time is right, I will. Exactly. In regards to getting married, like, a little Maddie lore for you guys. My parents were married, but they separated. And then my mom has another significant other now that she's been with for, like, probably longer than she was married to my dad. And they're not legally married. Like, they're just together. So because of that, I'm kind of the opinion that, like, you don't need legal documentation to, like, be tied to someone and, like, to make that choice to love them every day. Like, there are legal benefits that you get, but at the end of the day, like, a wedding is expensive, and it is basically just a giant ceremony and celebration to sign a piece of paper. So it really depends on the person, because for me, I have not come across, like, my past relationships, I have not been in a position where I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna marry this person. I did with, like, my high school significant other, but then my frontal lobe developed and I went, damn, no. That's not what I want from life. So well, sadly, Jen, you need the documents. If you're having a wedding, 9 times out of 10, you probably have to sign a marriage license, either before or on the day. Exactly. Like, here's the thing. If I had the money and I really, really, really wanted to be with the person for like the rest of my life, and I was like 100% sure that like I was like, this is my person, then yeah, I would go through and I would have like, you know, I would probably have like a big wedding. Or sorry, I would go through with a marriage. And if we had the money, then yes, I would hold a wedding. But if me and this other person don't have the money for it, I'm fine with just having like, you know, hey, let's just like see if we can like rent out a bar and like the money from sales or something can pay for it. I don't know. I am good. Sadly, my morning work got canceled, but I did some errands instead and I was productive in other ways. And I watched K-pop Demon Hunters today and it was so good. Yeah, there's common law marriage for like a lot of places. We have it here too in Ontario. But you know, that like that only gets you so far in regards to like, you know, tax breaks and, you know, deals on health insurance and other insurances and, you know, buying a house and things like that. So Miri is my favorite from K-pop Demon Hunters. I love them. They are so me. I am just a little more customer servicey, a little bit more. I have a little bit more like spunk, but I feel like her personality in the regards of like what she talked about, you know, when later in the movie when she talked about her weaknesses, quote unquote. I feel like I relate heavily to that of like being hot-headed and like quick to jump to conclusions or like, you know, things like that. Being feisty. Oh, he's so I love him. Okay, I'm gonna go turn my air conditioning off and then I'll be right back and we'll hop into it. Sounds good, guys? Be good. I'm gonna be like 2 seconds. Be good. I'm back. Okie dokie. Do this. Black screen for a second. Make sure this loads. There we go. Grab that. Okay. Were you guys good? Skullish has a infatuation with giving my cats catnip. Oh yeah. Did Alex send it? Is he here? Look at you guys. You guys are learning. Hold on, I got it. There we go. Pin that. Close that. Thank you for reminding me. All right. We met through Lauren, Pink Diamond Diva, for voice acting stuff. I'm tired. It's worse. My scar has changed too. If I had to guess, well, I think it hasn't grown, but from Saturday, I think, it started black. It spread, and the skulk spread quickly. But I think it's stopped. Skylar doesn't do anything. They took away the burning, and the last time I got skulked, it only burned in the beginning. I think it was burning more because it was going to spread, and I touched a lot of places. But the tingle hasn't gone away. Yeah. They're a bit lower. That's why I've been staying home. This makes me sad to try and use it. I think it's both. I think I'm withered. What I think happened is the staff transferred some of the withering onto me. But either because I can wield withering as a flower spirit, or because I wasn't directly injected with wither essence. Maybe it's less, but it spread, and the skulk was spreading. It was weird. The skulk began to spread, and then the withering kicked in and spread even faster, and now the skulk is eating the withering. So the skulk is helping the wither from spreading farther up my arms, I think. As for magic, maybe it'll come back. Maybe it's part of the price. My mind feels better. I'm just tired and feel really weak. Seems Olivier wants to talk. Oh yeah, and Charity's gone. I hope she talked to the High Vessel. I'll have to ask. I don't know directly what's connected to what. All I know is that the withering and the loss of magic is probably from the staff. And the skulk is because I touched Helia. And the skulk is also now eating the withering. I should probably go put some gloves on.
It's about here. So I'd say at the elbow. I don't have eye bags. I'm still getting sleep. I just feel exhausted. I feel sluggish. I'll show someone. Probably my vessel maybe. But I'll keep these gloves on not to worry anybody for right now. I have my normal gloves on. Egg cream. Probably half a stack. And glowstone. A stack or two. She not have... Guess not. Oh, I didn't realize. I need to make more water breathing potions. And also, I should make a log of what I have. Ah. That's slowness. Slow fall. Yeah, it doesn't hurt. I just have like pins and needles in my hand. Makes me worried that my mobility will become limited after time. Yeah, if I feel any pain, I can take teas and stuff like that too. Leaping swiftness. Those are the ones I was missing. Five. 6. 5. 6. 9, 18. 27 minus 1, 26. 1. 1. 26. 25. 18. 19, 20, 21. 25 and 21. 25 and 21. Slow flow was 25? Yeah. Ah. I don't think I'll lose my arm. The thing that I'm concerned about is that the skulk that's growing, do I need to be removing it and letting it replace itself? Or if I remove it, is it going to, you know, has it sunk into my essence, into my skin? Skylar is a bit of a yapper, but we'll see. 3, 6, 9, 11, 13, 15, 18, 21, swiftness. Ah! $35 strength. Four, 8, 12, 14. 14 plus 10, 24. Oops. 24 health. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 23, 26, 29. 29 region. Oops. Don't you just love this, guys? You just, you know, keeping records and all that stuff. So fun, so fun. But now that I have or not now. Now that I'm getting magma cream, I can start, I started selling the regen potions, which are... Hey! Okay, so we made 3. Nice, we made 8 from regen. Whoa! I bought a bunch of ink sacs. Okay. Let's do July. Money in. Nether potions. We made 8. Overworld potions and other. We made 12. Nice. Five. Nice, 5. Uh, 25. Money! Should I leave it in here, or what do you guys think? Should I leave the money in here because I made the money in for the apothecary, or should I just pocket the money and then pay the taxes at the end of the month? Har har. Pocket it, pay the taxes. Ah, darn. I guess I could replenish my own stock. So, what do I need? 1 healing, 2 regen, 45. 1 healing, 2 regen of 45. Oh, those are health too. Then let me update my book. -2, -1. haven't checked that in a while. I should. Should I go over there really quickly? Oh, I could... Oh! Golden apples would be a great idea. Hello.
Hello.
I was just thinking that I haven't checked on it in a while, so I was gonna come and check on it. Were you waiting for me, or were you waiting for someone else?
No, I was just looking at the window. I'm currently working on a church in Wovenshire and looking at stained glass to use.
Oh, yeah, this is the
and
autumn
make it
stained
orange.
glass, I believe, and I have it at my house, and it's very nice.
I had forgotten it existed.
Yeah, there's different kinds, but I don't know. I really like that one.
Trying to find a good balance between the sun and the moon as it is for the eclipse.
Oh,
Bit hard to mix certain colors for it though.
makes sense. Sorry, I'm just checking to see if anyone has bought anything. Yay, green dye! Ooh, I should restock the green dye. I have a bunch more at home.
If you ever need cactus, I have an abundant amount that I will never need to use.
Well, if you want to send some my way, I'll take it. I just feel bad if you're gifting it to me and then I'm selling it. I have a small cactus
it is
farm.
no issue. I have
Okay.
3 double chests. I do not need that many.
Do you want me to... I just sneezed. Sorry. Ah.
That's alright.
Do you want me to send you like a profit? Because I do the same thing with Olivier. Like, he comes by to my village and he uses my villagers, and then he gives me the money that it made. But he, like, you know, I get a percentage of what he made off of my villagers.
No, I don't need a part of it.
Okay.
Honestly, I tend to give people money just to get rid of it myself, so...
Alright. Well, no worries. If you want to send it, you can. But I'm gonna go restock that.
Mhm.
Good luck. Also, still haven't gotten magma cream from Fiori, so I'm still waiting on the fire resistance. I'm so sorry, but they're in the works.
It's I've found it's a bit of a struggle, but I'm able to use the splash potions if it's me doing it. Just have to prepare myself for that.
That's understandable. That's good though. I'm glad.
It's not a good weakness to have, I suppose, so I'm trying to get over it.
Working on it's not a bad thing, but don't feel ashamed. Try not to, at least.
I will try.
Alright. I wish you luck.
Thank you.
Stay safe.
I will.
Why did I build my house on a hill? I should see if Rowena would share that health wine with me, or, you know, maybe I can pay her to sell it in the apothecary. Do you think Rowena would go for a business venture with me? let's smelt this. And also this. Oh yeah, my bucket of water. Arlo? Someone remind me later that I need to mark down my flower booth as a separate expense. Arlo? 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 Hi.
Hey,
Are you okay?
I think so.
You think so?
The skulk, I don't know what it's doing to me.
Here, drink this.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. What?
Shouldn't be too close.
I've got gloves on. I can't carry you anywhere. I can
walk.
Do you want me to bring you to the apothecary?
That would be nice.
Okay. Do you want me to get someone else? Someone who can carry you?
It shouldn't be a long walk. Maybe.
Debatable. Hold on. Ollie's here.
The last thing I remember was the explosion in my office.
Well, what happened?
I stepped on a pressure plate.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Can you help him? I'm not strong enough to carry him.
Yeah. Saddle up, soldier.
So, you remember a pressure plate and then what? Did you go somewhere? Did you run and hide?
No, I think the explosion knocked me out.
Uh.
When I walked into my office, I saw all the TNT just placed.
It was just open?
It was just all around inside the front entrance, and I triggered it when I walked through the door.
I'm sorry. Oh.
Hate when that happens.
Thank you, Ollie.
You're welcome. Watch your noodle up.
Oh, I left the door open. I'm dumb. Careful. Let me go make you a flask.
I'm glad you're still with us. There was not a whole lot of your office left. We were a little bit worried.
There goes all my papers.
Yeah. There was all kinds of stuff in the ballroom. Papers I did not see. So I'm afraid they're probably gone.
Exploded or stolen?
It had to have been exploded.
I'd say probably exploded. His desk and everything's gone.
What if they stole it before that they put the trap there, though?
Possible.
How do we make the castle more secure?
That is a good question that we probably need an answer for rather quickly, because it was trapped again last night.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
Where?
Right inside the front door, there was a tripwire with 2 dispensers on each side full of lingering potions of harming.
Again?
Yeah.
I just ran straight in there today.
Yeah, it's a great place for a trap. I'm glad that Naomi seen it from the inside before one of us ran through the door.
Here, drink this as well. Well, if you had any damages, I think the skulk filled it in.
When I was with Olivier, I noticed my scar went away. The one I had for a bit.
It went away.
Like, the scope just either healed it or, I don't know.
Healed it would be new. I wouldn't be surprised if it covered it, but if it healed it, that's not something I've seen before. Does it hurt? You said it was giving you a bit of a boost before, and if it's covering your scars, it's almost like you have regenerative tissue on your own.
Maybe it's getting too much for my body to handle. If it's actively growing.
I can try to remove it. I can try removing a piece and you let me know if it hurts.
Okay. Oh my god.
So sorry. Does that hurt?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. Here, have another one of these.
Skylar was saying that it was connected to my skin almost.
Yep, that's the vibe. With Helia, it was eating off of the withering, but it fused. Mine is fused, so this makes sense that yours is too.
Great.
Ollie's held Skulk before and he didn't feel any burning, so I think he'd be fine. Skylar has my book. Skylar has my book on Skulk and how it functions. There's only one way that I kind of know how to remove this level of Skulk, but it's probably not something I should do. And I don't recommend.
What would it be?
It's a type of magic, but there are big consequences.
Like
It does big
side
things.
effects?
Yeah, side effects. Potential permanent detriments. Loss of
Like
feeling. Potential loss of movement within the extremities. Loss of constitution, if you will. Parts. Weakness. The inability to use magic. Voices. Dreams. Like, what's it called? Hallucinations.
being
And-
paralyzed?
Maybe not paralyzed, but limited motor function.
I wouldn't be able to be a knight anymore if I did that.
as I know right now, it's just a numbness, a loss of like a pins and needles feeling. But I don't know if that is something that will get worse with time. So
Either way, the skulk is making me weak.
why? I don't understand. You're a shriekling. It's like latched onto you for some reason.
I don't know. Zero? His... Whenever I went down there, I don't know how different he is to other shrieklings.
Very. You technically created it. You technically created it, so I mean... I don't know. Maybe when he has his memories back, he'll know what to do, essentially. I can also talk to him and see if he knows anything now, but I would need to review my current notes and information, but at least off the top of my head, I'm not really sure what to do. And I'm sorry that that's not an answer that you would want to hear.
I'm not sure.
Are you hurt any other way? Do you...
I think my armor took most of the blast.
Nothing's broken? Nothing... If I,
Yeah.
you know, squeeze your arms and your legs, nothing feels... Nothing... No pain?
No pain.
Okay, nothing's broken then. Do you feel weak? Dizzy? Do you
When I
feel like you
first
can't
woke up.
breathe? That's understandable.
I was just dizzy when I first woke up.
Is there anyone other than who we have suspicions of already that you think would want to hurt you? That we can look at?
My best guess would just be people wanting to put traps around the castle because of Nora.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any enemies, at least I don't think so. I would hope not.
I'm sorry, Arlo.
It's alright. I think the best solution for now is to wait it out.
Not if you're getting worse from when it originally happened.
We don't really know much about the skulk.
No. Have logs that it was used before in medicinal ways. And then I've got like an origins thing book, like, or research book, I think it's called. But Skylar has that right now, so I'd have to get it back from him. Is there anything that I can do? Can I take you back to your room, or do you have somewhere else that might not be in the castle?
The only other place I was staying before this was Olivia's base.
But that's in the end.
Yeah.
I can take you there.
I wouldn't want to go uninvited.
I can talk to him. I mean, it's more of you haven't, you know. I'm sure he's wondering where you are.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem awake, but I can take you over there when he is.
Probably for the best. I also don't want to abandon the castle though if you keep getting trapped.
Well,
There's
Ollie and I
not
are
anybody staying there. You're the only person that still sleeps there.
Bale stays there sometimes, but
Yeah, once in a while.
Maybe I should just make a second base.
you could. I mean, it was part of the new start to rebuild and make our own, sow our own roots, if you will. I don't think it's a bad idea.
Probably go back to my roots in the ancient city.
Could build something there. Do you think being there would make it worse, though? Do you feel stronger when you're there?
I haven't really been down there lately. Other than the expedition.
Well, we can always try.
Wouldn't hurt.
Would you like to go now?
I could also go if you're busy doing something else before.
I was just restocking stuff.
Oh, okay.
And, you know, making potions and that. I do maybe want to talk to Ollie about something, but
It's also skulky down there, so I don't know how great that would be for you.
I've been to the deeper dark without, you know, my suit on before. I just typically don't like going to the deeper dark because, you know, everything down there is skulk. The ancient city has stone and things that I can, you know, traverse around and avoid. You want to go to the deep dark?
And if you want.
Just testing things.
Yeah,
And if you feel
doesn't
better
hurt to
down
try.
there, then we can let you rest. And I mean, Pyrus house is there. I'm sure you could stay in case there's, you know, people or you want to just rest.
That's true.
Shall we?
Yeah.
Is that a new bracelet?
It is. It's my totem.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a lot
Ollie
better.
has one too.
Yeah.
You commission. You can talk to Skylar, but you can also commission from Radiant Craft.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
I'll probably talk to Skylar at some point then.
They are 10 emerald blocks.
Hmm? Do you feel better?
Do you actually?
That's great.
At least this place can't get booby trapped.
Well,
Hopefully not.
Well, if they tried hard enough. But
don't say never.
it's very illegal.
I feel like it's just as illegal as trapping the castle.
That's true.
I feel like trying to kill somebody is trying to kill somebody. Regardless of where it happens.
I was just trying to make it better.
Well, if it helps you feel better.
Pyra's house is here, and there's some building materials and stuff too.
This has been here since Pyra was gone.
That's some amethyst.
Honestly, I'd like to see more homes down here. I think it's nice. I think it looks like really pretty and starry.
Yeah.
I think the
But-
goal was to rebuild this place, but we never got around to it.
We kind of threw that idea around the one day that we were down here.
There used to be homes along these like empty spots.
Yeah.
This used to be like a little road.
Could make, you know, everyone a bunch of safe houses down here.
I mean, we have the escape tunnels out of the castle that come down here.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't be a bad place for hiding out.
Just make a little copy and paste homes that you just kind of boop, 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 put around.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, I forget you can't see in the dark.
Mm. I have night vision potions, but I didn't want to waste them. I know my way to here at least. Oh. Oh.
I'll help.
Well, if we're all doing it.
Scared of the dark.
That's one way to get your hand up.
Yeah. Just at the next ball, everybody just holds torches in their hand. I like that it's quiet down here.
Yeah.
I used to come down here to meditate.
Understandable.
Oh, Olivia's awake.
Me and Nora used to run around down here a lot when we were little.
Well, you can see.
If I got enough materials, I could start the mini homes down here.
I think that would be nice. You know, you can make it safe and add a few little homes in that, so that should we need them, there's a place for people to go in case of emergency. Don't have to give people, you know, even citizens as well. If it's a real state of emergency, we can get the citizens to a safe space through the tunnels, right?
Yeah. The tunnels are super slow, but I think that could probably be changed.
Water elevators.
Yeah. Anything faster than what? All those ladders.
Just make a really far drop into water.
That would be your quickest bet, just to drop shoot.
I don't think that people, especially those who are afraid of heights, would want to do it though.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could like make all the walkways wool so that people can walk freely and they won't trigger anything. I mean, there's no sensors around, but even still, just in case.
Time to make a sheep farm.
Oh, just ask Lucette. She's got so much.
I have quite a bit too, honestly.
Should we go back to the castle?
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, if you feel better down there, then maybe that's a good thing that you stay down there. In, you know,
For
when
the
you
time
retire.
being, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, all the things are back.
Yeah, I tried to get it back to looking the way it used to.
This is new.
Yeah.
Come by and get any custom Eternium tools or weapons. Eternium elytra crafted with care. Visit Blackthorn right of the dragon statue.
That sounds about right. I think that is where the blacksmith is.
Interior extended pass and residency laws.
It seems like you have competition.
Oh, they can take the competition.
Do you not like
got-
blacksmith?
I got too many other things going on all the time, especially now.
That's fair. As an heir and private.
Air and night and blacksmith and it's a whole plate full of things.
Transpired at least one cycle. Oh, what? Oh, I guess this is if you're like, you know you're gonna be in like the end for like more than a day or two. Like put this in and be like, around this time I want to explore the end.
I may have done that because I was there for a week.
I feel like
We
they've
need
been
to-
working on this extended pass, have they not?
I've heard
35
talks of it in the
emeralds?
past.
Oh, it's only for a week? The extended pass will last a week and will be priced at 35 emeralds for said week. Is that more? That's more than...
It's the same.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
5 emeralds a day.
I think they'd offered a discount or something.
Yeah, do like 30 emeralds. Do 32. Make it a perfect half stack.
Oh, yeah. Oh, jeez. Okay, interesting. New end regulations, Endarian law.
I see Paige has found a way to keep herself busy again.
That's been there for a while, though, no?
Well, I mean, not as of recently. But we took the old one down when she got arrested because she was no longer available.
Oh, right. Right.
And then everything's been recently replaced.
Can we not put that Radiant Craft FAQ in here? Oh,
We could.
pocket bed.
Oh, good. I don't have to get mine out.
Do you want Olivier to come here, or do you want to... I didn't mean to jump. Did you want to go to him?
If he comes here, I can pay for his toll.
He wants to know what you want to do.
I will pay for his toll.
Is Lady Rowena around? She's
I
not.
don't think so.
Darn. He's headed over.
Oh, they're really hunting the money fairy. Should probably get changed.
If you want. I can't carry you upstairs. Do you think you can do it yourself? Or do you need Ollie's help?
I have my voice zone in my room still.
Oh, okay.
I'll be right back.
What?
It just was popping up.
It's Arlo.
Surprise!
Ah.
Oh.
Hello? Surprise!
Ah!
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Hello.
Hello?
Sorry.
Sorry,
Hello,
we
you
sneaked
okay?
in.
I'm good.
You don't look okay. What happened to your eyes?
I'm just drained.
That's understandable. Were you okay? Were you affected by this explosion in the castle town?
I was indirected.
Okay. Is there anything you need?
Oh,
You do? What do you need?
Oh no, I said not at the moment.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said you nod. Okay. Well, I'm glad. Here, let me pay for my pass.
Oh,
I
got it.
Grab that. Okay, and
you
then
already did
login.
it. You already did
Oh,
it.
well, I already paid for it, so too bad.
Oh,
Okay.
I
Then,
tried.
oh, I see. So the overall pass 5 corresponds with the book 5.
Maybe.
Haven't we had these passes for a while? Like the code.
I don't know.
okay.
If they do correspond, that's my bad because I changed the book to 6, I think, and then didn't change the pass number
Oh.
because we added the escort thing on there. We started a new book.
Yeah. I don't know if they do.
I brought you some things. Alors, I do not know if you need anything. I want to make sure you're good.
Okay.
That's that, and that, and that.
Are you sure you don't need these resources?
No, you are the one who needed them now, so I want to make sure you have them.
That's Olivier. That's
Thank
Arlo.
you, Olivia.
That's
This is
very
Ollie.
about you. I mean, I trust if Ophelia says you're okay, that must be okay. But I was.
And I'm
when
Ophelia, which
you
is very
were
funny because all
upstairs
the
and you
names are
told
very
these
similar.
explosions were around. I did not know what to make of myself.
Definitely unexpected.
Indeed. Was there anything new found out about what happened or who did it?
I don't think
Not
so.
really. Just that Arlo mentioned that the TNT was just kind of out in the open in his room.
Oh, so you saw it?
Yes, when I walked in the door.
And you did not do anything about it?
I set it off immediately as I walked through the door.
Oh, goodness. I'm very glad you're okay. Sorry for bringing down the mood.
Fine.
I'm sorry, having a very nice time. I just, the way you wrote your message made me worried that something had actually happened. And I know you said that there was something that was wrong, but I got very concerned. I'm glad you're working.
You have
The very
very
least.
reason to be concerned.
Do you still want to stay in the castle?
No, not really. I need to make a second base.
I think that would be good. If you need any help, I would be more than happy to help you set something up or whatever you need.
I appreciate it.
Of course. Well, I'm glad you're okay.
Did I miss anything?
Um, Helia's back. He was found.
Oh, that's good.
Did you know about Athena?
No. Well, I heard somebody.
Yeah.
Oh.
There was also there's new overworld laws that put in the village thing, the animal thing, and also the Goblin Act, which is new in regards to trying to suss out who could be doing these attacks. So those are probably books you want to read. And these as well, this one specifically. It's I don't even know the word to describe it.
50 pages.
Yeah, it's a long
I got
one.
through half.
Luckily, there's one page in there with nothing on it, so technically it's 49 pages.
Oh,
Still far too many pages.
Basically it goes through the details of how the high vessel should not be trusted. And there was graffiti on all the notice boards. I saw
Yeah, it was on all 3 of them.
oh really?
about her.
Was there one in the end too?
Yeah,
What?
I don't remember
Oh.
what it said, but
I did not see anything when I was there. They must have cleaned it up before I could see it.
What is the point? Why are people doing that?
Because of this Goblin Act that was instated. They feel like she's hiding, and obviously the contracts in that coming out saying that she's hiding secrets from people. She's her ruling is unjust, and this is giving excuse to execute people as she sees fit, slandering her, slandering Ollie and Zarath.
They have no right to do so.
Well, I mean, everyone has a right to say some things that they feel, even if it's not true. Obviously, you know, if it is something that they should not be saying, then it is good to call them out on it. But at least from what I was hearing about this, I assume you're talking about that weird book thing that was spread around a lot. They are, you know, there's a long text with a lot of strange things, but you know, at the very least, what it means now is, you know, the people are dissatisfied.
Can I see that book back for a second? Thank you.
I've got 14 copies if you need more.
I'm surprised to hear so many people got so many copies because I received none, and everyone says they got
it was
one. And
spread to everyone.
supposedly, it's
All over the
people-
place.
like I heard there's copies in the end. At least
There was, I think there was 2 or 3 in Nora's room, 1 or 2 in my room. 2 or
that's
3
a good.
in
That was
Callie's
you got
room.
me. That was good. That was good.
All over, like
I think this is my favorite
out
page as well,
here.
because they
replaced
actually
the
shut up
logbook with another copy of my
for a
contract.
page.
right.
People have just been coming to me and giving me all the copies they found. So I've just been collecting them.
I think that's smart. I did not know that it mentioned things about you in Italy.
Yeah. The whole like first section of it is about me and how whoever wrote it thinks that Lenora owns me.
Really?
Yeah,
Well, you are not a pet. You are a person.
exactly. And people don't really understand that I wrote my own contract. Like everything in there is like my ideas and things I agreed to.
Oh,
And
makes sense.
Lenora just agreed to it and signed it. It's a whole book. It's a fun read.
I do not know if I want to read it. I'm not even bothered. I've just heard from. I think I heard a bit from Paige because I was with her for a while the day it apparently premiered, or whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry that you were disparaged in it.
That's
People obviously do not know you well enough.
If anything,
well.
it feels like they've pushed their own opinion that they see Ollie as a pet.
yeah.
And then
It does
we're
very
pushing
much
it
feel
on
that
to
way.
Lenora.
That is fair. I mean, whoever it was seems to apparently have a lot of books available to them.
I'd say. I know that we've collected like 75 altogether, I think,
That's crazy.
of just that book. That's not counting the various copies of all the contracts that have popped up everywhere.
All right. Is that against the law to duplicate contracts like that?
The way that they would have got the contracts was very illegal, because they would have had to break into our vault to find them.
That's fair.
Did anyone ever find Balefires?
Nope, it's missing still. The
Or
original,
like his original contract?
versions of his and mine are both still missing.
Well, I guess the good news is if you find out where those are, then you'll probably figure out who did all this.
Yeah, that is true.
Someone would have had to get a lot of leather to make all those books.
Right.
Yeah, it would have been a very time-consuming project.
Well, at the very least, this is perhaps like you said, Ophelia. You know, if it's someone's opinion, then, you know, it will come and go as it will. I know, unfortunately, I've been hearing, you know, things from people about the book, at least from certain people, and I definitely think it speaks to them more than they want to admit. But I think as long as you are doing what you do normally, there's no reason to worry. So I was a bit worried hearing about this Goblin Apprehension Act and how what's the word for it? It is very the lines are drawn very clearly in terms of who is to be favored and who is to not be favored and this sort of thing.
Doesn't mean that he could be lying.
You both look so tired.
Yeah.
Bet they are.
Just a wee bit.
Do you need a place to rest? You're also welcome to come stay with me for another week if you need to, until you can find a place to live.
I had planned on building a home in the ancient city. Eventually.
Oh. I didn't even know people lived down there anymore.
I think only Pyra did.
That is fair.
But it would be good to bring
I'll be right back.
rebuild down there.
Okay.
Ah! Did I or did I not put the harming potions in here? Because I didn't put them in my... These are weakness. Why did I just notice these? did I not think about that? There was one literally in this mailbox. Why, if they broke in here, why would they not break in? What are they gonna do? No, they probably stole the original harming potions, because if you can only find them in a stronghold, and I confiscated the other ones, they probably took those to put the trap at the front of the building.
Welcome back.
Oh.
Hi. Yeah, if you want.
Right.
Okay,
I
I'll be
must
right
go
back.
and do a look-see.
It's really
Oh, good.
annoying because I literally just today was taking inventory because I was like, oh, I have 1 invisibility potion and I gave 2 to Nora, but I'm like, oh, if anyone breaks in, I should probably start keeping track of it, and I don't know why I wasn't doing it before. And then you gave me the harming potions and I was like, okay, I have to do it, and then I never did it, and then I got a book in my apothecary office which is locked, so I don't know why I didn't think.
Oh, that's not good.
So they were supposed to be in this one, but they're gone, and then all of these chests up here have a book. And I wasn't taking inventory of this stuff, and when I came in to help Arlo, I grabbed a herbal infusion from here and I didn't even notice the book.
Yikes. The people definitely been in here, even though you have a locking door.
Yeah, and I take the key with me.
Yeah. I watched you
And-
break it off the wall earlier.
Yeah, and I mean, it doesn't look like any other potions are taken. There's 2 strength potions gone, but one of them was used for Arlo, and I believe I made a flask. There was the other day when I made one. None of my weakness potions are taken.
Weird. You'd think those would be like good ones to take as well.
I don't know, maybe they didn't want to be obvious?
I was gonna give you the shulker box too, because I have more of them.
Well, I can take the shulker box and put it in my ender chest. I was
There's
dumb.
all the other trap stuff's in there too, but there's the 4 from the trap in the castle, and then the rest are where did the rest of them come from? Oh, they're out of the main stronghold trap room.
Okay.
The other day, me and Nora and Vincent went. He needed an escort to find strongholds, and the stronghold that we found was the one that Atticus lives in. And so we were searching through his house, and I copied a bunch of pages out of books so that I could translate them from Wolfkin to common language. And we ended up finding his trap room, and out of curiosity wanted to see if the potions were still down in the hole. And his were all still full. And so
Does that mean he
we-
didn't touch it, or did that mean he left it in case someone fell, or walked into it, or triggered it?
Well, he had it blocked off. Like, the whole entire room was, like, walled off. We had to break into it.
Oh.
And Vincent dropped down there and cleared the dispensers out, and then he kept the potions. And then a couple nights ago, Atticus came to me, and we found the trap that was in the castle. And so he took me to his house to see if there was still potions in his traps. And he found them empty because we had just cleaned them out. But I can't tell him that.
Yeah.
And so now he's really worried because somebody's been in his house. But we got the idea that if there was potions in this one, has anybody checked the trap room in the stronghold that the end uses?
For trades.
And so, yeah. And so we went and checked that one, and all of those dispensers except for one were empty. And so I took the ones that were left and put them in that shulker box with the other one.
Okay.
But I don't know how many more strongholds are out there that have potions in them.
Didn't Alma go on an expedition to find all the strongholds?
Yeah,
Like,
him
they have a
and-
list of them?
I would hope that they documented where they all are. But from what Vincent said, they were just going and destroying the portals. And it wasn't until the other day that they thought about those trap rooms. And so they didn't check any of those. But if they found all those other strongholds, it's safe to believe somebody else could also find them.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah.
Just trying to think if I have another shulker box at home, but I don't think I do. To take these.
I mean, I can put it back in my ender chest for a while if you want. I just figured that was kind of more.
How many do you have? You have 10?
I think I just add 10.
I'm gonna make note of it in my book.
Okay. Very concerning that the ones out of that cabinet are missing. But it kind of makes me curious if the 4 that were inside the castle door are part of the ones that you're missing.
That's what I think as well, is that they came in here, put the books in, looked around, saw that I had this room, probably heard the fire going, broke into here because they had to break it in my office because it's also locked and it doesn't open from the outside.
Right.
Put these books in here, snooped, found the potions, took them, repurposed them. So
Yeah.
there was, for the one that you gave me, do you remember how many?
The trap in the kitchen was a full dispenser, so it had 9 in it.
Okay, so there's still
And then
5
the-
missing.
Yeah.
If a convenient 5, if another trap shows up and it has 5 harming potions, then we know that it was reused.
Right. We can safely assume that it's the ones that are missing from here.
Yeah, I'll send Vincent a note to get another shulker box so that I can put, I guess, this stuff in it.
Oh.
Oh. Mhm.
Backpack. Oh, I can't put that in a backpack.
Uh-uh.
It's worth a try. But
So what do you think?
we we were a little worried that the trap in the like trade stronghold had been completely disarmed. Like all the pressure plates were missing from it. And so I think the ones that we're seeing pop up in the castle and the kitchen are probably ones from that set of traps. But I don't know why they wouldn't take all of them unless they just didn't have like inventory space. Since they don't stack or anything. I don't know. I'm kind of worried to see how much damage they actually do because we haven't had one go off yet. Like, I don't know if the 4 inside the castle would have been enough to even really phase somebody.
I don't know. Do you want to test them?
We could. Just to know how afraid of these traps we should be. But I feel like with it being a lingering potion, it probably only affects you while you're in it.
Should we test it on a dummy in the castle?
We could.
Okay.
There's one behind the blacksmith too. If you don't want
We
to.
want to openly be testing a potion of harming? That would look really
Yeah.
sus.
That would. You're right. I just was thinking it might be safer than setting one off inside the castle, but nobody's there anyways, so.
No. Okay, I need to check that this door is closed. Okay, it is. Okay. Castle.
Speedy
You-
pains.
Actually, no, I should hold off. Now I'm gonna check every time.
Yeah, I would. Lady Naomi sent me a missive and was like, there's a trap inside the front door of the castle, use the kitchen waste. And there was a dispenser in each corner with a tripwire.
Mm,
And Atticus said it was the same type of this is new.
the arch?
Yeah.
I think it's an attempt to make it brighter in here.
Weird.
Or renovations, finally.
I don't love it. New stuff gives me stress. New stuff in this economy is not ideal. Yeah, Atticus said that it was the same trap design and same wood type that was used at Helia's house.
What was the wood type?
Spruce.
Was there any wood that was used in the kitchen one?
No, it just was a dispenser and an observer. And then carpet.
So you had 10, but we're gonna use one.
Yeah.
9.
I'm gonna let you do the honors because I am not a potion specialist.
Alright. Stand back. Great.
Doesn't do anything to the dummies.
Careful.
Okay, so it only hurts while you're in it. So like
And
one
how
like
much
that
did you
inside a
take?
door. None.
Hmm.
I didn't take any damage at all, but it might be because of the beacon I set up after Arlo's office blew up.
Potentially.
Like, these traps aren't like the most dangerous thing in the world, but
A
They
bunch
are
of them going
unsettling.
off, lingering.
yeah. Like the one that was set up inside the door would have, because it was a tripwire, it only would have shot 2 out.
Mm-hmm.
But if the one in the kitchen had worked, it would have repeatedly shot all 9 of them. Like, I don't know how much chaos that would cause. Especially if you shut the door and didn't have like an easy way to get away from it.
It would only cover like this much of the area though, and then you could step out of it.
Yeah. So I was thinking the one that was inside the door, with as fast as we come through the door, it would go off and you'd be out of it within seconds.
Yeah.
Like
If anything, it would just be like a huh.
Yeah, you'd be like a weird tick of damage, and wouldn't really think much of it other than you'd see the trap after you were inside.
What are your thoughts?
Don't-
Your opinion?
Gives me a lot of stress, but I feel like all the traps we've seen so far are mostly just like a fear tactic. Like, I don't
What
think
about
any
the
of them
citizen's that don't have as many or has
have
strong
as good of armor and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
I
what
mean-
concerns me, is because the kitchen one easily could have got Charity, because she's there all the time.
I don't like to think about that.
Yeah. I know she's a little softer than the rest of us, but she means well.
Wish
But
you
I'd
could
hate to
have
know
better
what it would do to somebody like her. I think she's got full nether right now, which is what Atticus is wearing.
Okay. I just feel like so much of it points to Atticus, but the more I'm like, it's him, it's him, it's him, I feel like I don't know. Then the
Yeah,
doubt comes in.
Yeah, when we searched his house, I thought for sure we would find something. And like, he has a bunch of rooms that are walled off where the entire floor is covered in pressure plates. And so we were like, oh, this is probably like a trap room of some kind. But none of the pressure plates are hooked up to anything. It's all just to make noise so that he knows if somebody's inside. And when he took me back there the other night, he was telling me about the rooms with all the pressure plates, and he said that he tells people his base is trapped so that they won't come snooping around, but that he's never actually set any of the traps. And the one time that he did try, it got set off by one of the little trader goblin guys, and it blew a big hole in the middle of its floor. And so he stopped rigging any of them because they were just getting set off by mobs.
Oh.
But then I copied some of his
That's from the tea
pages
banner
out
at
of
my
his
house and at
books.
home. The extra hearts.
And translated them from Wolfkin into Common. And there's like nothing even slightly off-putting in any of them.
Is this directed at anyone?
The first book, the like first one.
This is the one that you gave me, yeah.
There's a few different books in there, but the first entry is, I believe, a letter that he's drafting to Lenora. Because at the Hellholes grand opening, they kind of got into like a little missive argument, I guess.
Oh.
Because he was much more interested in like supervising and taking care of Helia than like his nightly stuff. And me and him kind of talked about it the other night, and he was saying that he's really kind of struggled to find the balance between taking care of somebody that he cares about and like doing his job.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, that is luckily a thing I don't deal with, because my job and the person I care about are the same person. But like, I'm sure with him being alone for so long that he probably is having a harder time finding that balance.
Yeah.
But I don't really know.
What stands out to me is the Lady Rowena, a lady of waiting, good to note. And Advisor Vincent also handles coin. It seems like a good asset. What do you mean by good asset? Is he the asset or handling the coin is a good asset? Is this before he wanted to be Master of Coin? That applied to the guild with a note of intel gathering. What intel are you gathering?
It's the I think that's what Vincent signed up at the guild when Fiore asks what your like specialty tasks are.
Oh.
And I think him saying that good asset is referring to the amount of jobs that Vincent covers. So that he's a good asset to the end.
I'm so frustrated because it feels like every time we're like, ha! We know! There's something that is just like, yeah, but look at this little innocent bean. They could never. And I'm just like, ugh! Because then I don't know what to think.
I've been so back and forth with him recently. Like, after we went to his stronghold, we went to Wolvenshire, where he's been staying for the last week or two.
Mm-hmm.
And he like showed me the room that he was staying in, and he has like a bunch of papers all strewn across the wall that are all like, he's basically doing like an investigation, trying to figure out who set up the traps at the Mushroom Island. Like, he's still holding on to that, and is like hyper fixated on that particular case.
Is that because where it started ramping up? Or it's where it started to become a problem?
Possibly. I think it's also where we started to really be suspicious of him, because aside from whoever owned the island and who had access to the island through whoever was using it, the only people that had been out there was him and Nora. But it's also puts us in a weird spot on that one too, because we recently found out the person that owns that village is Vincent. And so it's just chaotic with those two. Their paths seem to cross a lot.
Do you think they're just hyper focused on blaming each other?
Kind of feels that way. But I don't know, because he had, in his notes on the wall, he had stuff about like all of us. Like, he had one for me, he had one for Nora, I think there was one for you, he had one for Fifi. Like, he's going through like the steps of like really trying to figure out who would have been out there, who would have a reason to trap it. Like, he's just very, very focused on figuring out who set the trap.
They're both goblins. Why wouldn't they be working together? Yeah. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to help.
I feel like such a crazy person most of the time lately. Like, I don't I don't know who's actually doing any of the stuff. I don't know who's suspicious and who's just coincidentally in the wrong place at the wrong time. My head's in like 50 different places all the time.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Perks of the job. Do you think there's any chance Arlo blew up his own office?
I don't know. I hope not.
I would hope not too.
What do you think? What are your thoughts on the skulk thing? You said something
Oh, I
about
don't-
you're reacting poorly.
Like it just seems weird that being like a shriekling, that the skulk is kind of reacting to his body like similarly as it has with like yours. It's almost like it's fusing to him instead of like, I don't know, being useful, I guess. And like with him
Empowering
getting
him.
yeah, and like with him getting tired and stuff now, it almost kind of feels like some type of infection where you would have like a burst of energy before you crash into an illness.
Yeah. He said it was making him feel stronger when it first happened.
Yeah, that's
And
what he told me.
Yeah, and then now he feels weak after taking damage.
But it feels like that wouldn't be the reaction that a shriekling would have to skulk. But I also
I
don't
wouldn't
know
have
like
thought
a
that they
super
would've
lot
been
about
affected.
it.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't.
like-
I wouldn't imagine them being affected at all. They're made of
That's
it.
kind of what I thought. Well, and like Nora goes to the deeper dark and the ancient city and stuff all the time, and has no side effects or anything. And he grew up down there too and had no side effects or anything until recently.
How do we know? I haven't noticed any differences in regards to their, like, anatomy. I did a whole surgery on the inside of Vincent and Helia, and I mean, there's some, weird stuff going on with Helia, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't see anything that stood out to me.
Did she have flowers growing out of her when she came through the waste?
She did, but those flowers grow on the skulk vines.
Yeah, they're from the deeper dark, aren't they?
Yeah. They were growing out of places that she had taken damage. Open wounds.
Oh. Weird.
So what I think happened is when she got hit with the potion bottles, it cut her. She withered. The more withering she had, the more the skulk ate.
Tried
quote
to
unquote.
attack it.
They don't necessarily attack. It doesn't attack the withering. It like absorbs it and then it like replaces it. So like if these two here were wither and you put skulk here, it
Right.
would grab this, and then stop. And the
It would
withering
keep
would stop.
spreading.
Yeah, neither would keep spreading. But this dies. So I had to replace it so that it could continue to keep the withering at bay. But it wasn't eating it or healing it. Her inside,
just
she
was-
was still decaying,
It just was stopping it from
moving.
spreading so much.
So when I
Huh.
think that she got cut, the skulk, like Arlo, healed her. But where the wounds were, flowers bloomed. I
Interesting.
don't know why. I feel like the deeper dark is a very cold place and she's a very warm body individual.
Yeah, you'd think that like temperature-wise, that those flowers wouldn't thrive growing out of such a high temperature vessel, I guess is
Yeah.
a fair term for it.
So,
It's weird.
I don't... And then Arlo talked about how his pre-existing scar was covered over. So I wonder if flowers are going to bloom there or if it's only new cuts. That it's like it's so rapidly trying to repair it that it's growing at a increased rate.
It's almost kind of mutating in a way,
I'd hope not.
becoming other variations of skulk.
I mean, all the Shrieklings have different variations of skulk on them. Arlo is more of the catalyst than, you know, any of the other
Yeah.
Shrieklings. Lenora is the most human of them all.
I've noticed that.
So I don't
Aside
know.
from her horns, she very much looks like a normal person.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know either. I wish I knew more about the skulky stuff.
It's okay. I need to get my book back from Skylar, but I'll see them at some point.
Right. Yeah, I was mildly concerned that my TNT or my gunpowder chest
Oh yeah.
had been like cleared out, like the same day that Arlo's office blew up. And the only people I've shown it to were him and Bellfire because they had elytras.
Do you think Arlo maybe got a bunch of sand from Razortron?
Maybe. I mean, Bell's got so much sand out there, I don't know if he'd notice any was missing.
Yeah.
But like, I didn't have enough gunpowder that like when it did go missing, I noticed.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Maybe I should keep a track of my items because I use gunpowder and potions. I don't have an excessive amount that, you know, would be worth stealing, but, you know, if it's easier to
Yeah,
grab it from me than to go and hunt a bunch of creepers, I mean, someone might do it.
Yeah. Very possible.
I don't know. This is stupid.
We love the stress.
No, we don't.
No, we really don't, but I feel like there's not a way to avoid it at this point.
I might go and have a conversation with Kyron to see how they're doing with the things in the Nether.
Right.
Get their opinion on stuff, maybe.
Probably not a bad idea.
Alright, well, I'll head off to the Nether then. Thank you for
Fine.
talking with me. I
Yeah.
think Olivier and Arlo went to their room.
Hello.
Yeah,
Oh, they're there.
right
Hi.
Yes.
Hey.
Aldo wanted to go check out his room to see if there's anything taken from it. So then I went to see because he asked me to.
Probably not a bad idea. Things have been going missing around the kingdom. Somebody stole Paige's scythe and her trident.
Oh.
Oh, fine. This is yours.
Oh, my
It's
favorite.
in my shelf. On my
Nice.
shelf. Along with his contract.
Nice. We
And
love to see it.
the blood on the throne. There's one hanging on my wall and on my shelf.
Which I will say, my thought is that if so, okay, so imagine this. So if the person who put the books around, if they put the books around, why would they put books in Aldo's room only for it to be blown up? That'd be very stupid. So I think perhaps that there could be 2 people involved. One who puts the books, the other who's bombing the castle.
Very possible.
Mhm.
Because the only reason we know there are books in all those rooms is because the top part wasn't touched. The bottom part had no books in it.
Was the advisor contract also cut off with no T at the end of contract?
Maybe. Not sure if I have one or not. Oh. Let's see. I'm supposed to give you this.
I did get your letter, by the way. If
Oh!
you want, I might be around Thursday or Friday if you wanted to, like, more casually hang out.
Okay. I mean, well, we could try. I mean, it is hard. I know I'm planning to do a few things tomorrow to plan for an event that I'm making soon.
What was this event, by the way?
Did you want to know?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, actually, I can say it. So I hope this does not scare you away, only because I wanted to tell you as well. But you said you didn't read your mail yet, so I don't want to be spoilers for your mail. So, I don't know about this. I am planning a Bachelor event with me as the Bachelor. And I wanted to invite all of my friends to take part. And the goal is to be able to see whom among them is the most compatible with me. And you know, then the winner is like the most me person that could ever be. And there are 4 categories that people will get to compete in. There's sort of like a round of elimination sort of thing, depending on how many people we have involved. So I suppose if there's few people, then we might not have eliminations at all. Who knows? But it is it is to sort of just be a bit fun, but also to, I don't know. I was talking with some friends the other day, and I realized that my goal and purpose is to find the person that I can sort of be the, house husband for, the person who I can sort of take care of and be there for. So this will allow me to do that.
Very nice.
So, are you wanting me to come to the event or partake in the event?
Participate. Because you said to me that we are friends, no?
Yes, we are. It feels more like when you talk about compatibility, it feels like dating, and unfortunately, if that's the case, I would not be able to partake.
Well, it's sort of it's broad. It's very broad. Because some people, there could be romantic undertones with, but there's a lot of others who do not. But if I just limit it to one, then it is very much, I'm just looking for the person who, I can be a lover to. And that is not exactly what I think is most important in a relationship, It is to be a lot of things, Whether it's romantic or not should not be the focus of what I care about when I look for someone that is meant to be my person.
Mm-hmm. I get you. All right. Sorry. I was saying, I get you. I understand. Well, yeah, I can probably partake potentially.
If you want to, you're not obligated to. I was planning to invite Zoroff as well because he's also my friend. So, if he takes part, then you will have no reason to worry, right?
True. True.
But it is also okay if you say no. I will not be offended. Same goes for you, Oli.
I can participate. That's fine.
Okay. Then I will write it down in my book, so I know that you have
Are you
said that you are
participating?
interested.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what my life looks like that far in the future.
That's fair. So far, Rexalis is going to partake, and Arlo, and Paige, and Christark, and Skylar, and I have a lot more people to still ask.
I don't know. That's some steep competition.
Well, this is all my friends. Every single one of them is invited.
Understandable. I get what you're going for here.
Exactly. And you know, if
Okay.
nothing else, it is also time for all my friends to hang out together too.
I like it. Seems like a
We're
good
going to have
idea to
4
me.
rounds. There'll be a survival section where we all will be together, you know, having to make do. So Skylar has made sure that I say everyone will have totems, there will be no danger. And then there's going to be an improv competition. And then there's also going to be, well, I don't say now, I'll just spoil everything. But there's going to be 4 different competitions. It's going to be so fun.
Ooh, that does sound fun.
Yeah.
All right, that sounds great. Well, if I'm around tomorrow, then I can come and chat with you while you plan for Thursday or Friday. We can make time.
Right, I think that'll be good.
Right. I am off to the Nether.
Oh, okay.
Good luck, have fun.
Thank you.
Eat your nourishment foods.
I have some in.
Good deal.
I have some. Yes. Okay, there we go.
Good to make sure.
All right.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Have a good one.
Stay safe.
Thank you.
Hello. Oh,
Hello.
nice gloves. Is that a
Thank you.
totem
Yes.
bracelet? Kind of cool.
Thank you. Skylar made that.
Did you make it?
No. Radiant Craft made it. I can make jewelry, but that's like about it. Ow.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Are you
It's
okay?
okay. Yeah. Is it okay if I put down hanging with Kyron?
Yes.
Okay.
That's unacceptable. What's... Oh. So... What's with the gloves?
Well, I can show you, but not here.
Okay, or are we going to my room? That what?
Sure, or we don't have to if it's, frowned upon.
It's not. Can you pick me up?
Mhm.
Okay. When we get there, just don't move, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Just, and then just, I'm gonna pick you up, okay? Just give you, okay, thank you.
What is that there for?
Just a fast, well, that's technically the, it's a memorial where
Oh.
my father and Aranthia's mother are buried, and there's a waystone there. It's just quicker to get here from there.
But don't I need
I
to
just don't want you
walk?
walking into lava. Nah, we'll do it later.
Okay.
It's fine. Also, I don't want to leave you. We're here now, so. Do you want to sit?
Well, I'll, hold on.
Oh. Is it turning black? Is that withering? On top of it?
It started as withering.
And it turned into skulk, or is it the skulk? Like-
You know about Helia, right? Well, I touched her, and it burned me. And
Oh god.
then I did a spell using a certain magical item. And I think the price for it was taking on some of her withering as well as losing my magic. So,
For good?
I don't know. But I think the withering spread, and so the skulk spread to stop it.
What item did you use? Do you want to make a group?
No.
Oh, okay. I know what that is. Well, you look tired. Are you gonna put your gloves back on? Or you can leave them off if you want. For now.
Well, I put them on to hide and, you know, in case. I don't want people to be concerned and then I have to explain it 1,000 times.
Yeah, I get it.
So, let me just keep my hands covered for a little bit.
By the way, what happened to your hands?
What?
Okay.
Ah,
What
oh.
happened? Why did
Oh my gosh, you're so funny.
I know.
What the? Is there someone?
What?
Is there? What the? What is this?
What do you mean?
Is this a training area?
Yeah, I don't use it that much anymore, but
Yeah, that's what I thought. You were eyeing me, and then you weren't coming towards me, and now you're coming towards me. Careful.
I know. Oh, ow. Okay.
This place is cool, though.
Oh, okay.
How are you, though?
I'm fine. I think I pulled a muscle in my arm or something because it's been hurting, but other than that, it's
Sit down.
why?
Cause.
It's my arm, not my legs.
So?
No, I don't.
So sit
I don't
down.
think I don't think it's gonna do much help.
I'm not saying sit down to take a load off. I'm saying to sit down.
I've been sitting and studying for days. I don't want to sit.
Sit down. Sit down.
Okay.
Sit.
Hey, okay. See? Are you happy?
Let me massage it.
No, you...
What? You've
Okay,
come to me with your
okay.
arm before.
It hurts. It hurts more.
It's gonna hurt. There's a knot.
Can you not? Oh, shit.
You said it hurts. I have to get the knot out.
I know, but I think this hurts quite a bit more.
Is there numbness or tingling in your fingers?
I don't think so. With the pain, I can't really focus on that.
I'm just trying to see if it's dislocated.
Okay, I don't think it's dislocated. I just killed the magma.
Okay, I'm gonna crack your elbow. Here you go.
Oh.
It doesn't hurt. It just makes a noise.
No, you massaging it hurts.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Feel better?
I don't know. I guess
You might have pinched your nerve.
it does feel a bit better. A bit better. I can't
Letter-
talk. Words are hard. You look tired. Do you sleep?
It's another side effect. I have what feels like infinite weakness. And, my constitution, my hearts are lower. I can't do magic. And my hands look like this.
How much health do you have?
7 hearts.
What?
Only 3 less than normal.
Do you not wear like sapphire rings or something?
I have them, but I was worried.
Worried.
They wouldn't work on me. If magic isn't working on me, then I don't know.
Oh. I get it.
I don't know if it's permanent. It'd suck it if it was. I hate feeling exhausted like this. Hi.
Hi.
You look tired too.
I've been doing a lot of reading and you know, I don't do much of so it's a very different lifestyle I'm recently adapting to.
There's a joke in there somewhere.
Are you gonna say it? You can say it with your chest.
I just think it's funny that you're exerting that much brain power that it's making you tired.
I think it's because the brain power it takes for me to be engaged in combat is not as taxing on my body as studying text is.
Because it's not your brain, it's your muscles. You've had the training drilled into you that you don't have to think about it. It just happens.
Yeah, okay, maybe you're right a little bit. By the way, if all goes to plan, Athena's funeral will be on Sunday.
Alright.
Might change. I don't know yet.
Alright. Do you have a time?
7? I
Alright.
put it on the Netherian notice board. I haven't put it on other ones because technically, according to Netherian funeral traditions, the family member of the deceased has to, or is the one to invite foreigners to the funeral. So Elio has to do that. Hopefully he can. If not, I can help him. But anyway, what conversations were you being dragged into?
just all the stuff that's been going on with the overworld, the traps. Arlo woke today after an attack on his office. Olivier told me about how he's hosting a Bachelor? Whatever that is.
Wait, what? Say it again?
Olivier is holding an event and he's calling it the Bachelor. And a bunch of people, friends and that, he's seeing who's the most compatible? Platonically? He said, but I don't know.
Platonically? Well, that's kind of boring. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know. He seemed very romantically interested in the Empress when I first met him, so I don't know. I don't know if that's changed, but yeah, he asked when he awoke and was brought to me. He asked who was in charge, and I said her, and he was like, "Oh, well, I would like to get to know her. I'd like to get to know her more." And I was like, "Okay, good luck with that." I don't know if that's changed.
If I touch it, will it spread to me?
Well, you were burned by the soul shard, right? Or echo shard.
I was. It didn't leave a mark, and I don't really feel the tingling anymore.
You can try. It might burn you. It is skulk after all.
I'm just gonna hold your hand. It hurts a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, no, okay. Ah! It doesn't
Do you need a
burn.
Do you need a healing potion?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. No, I don't know. It's fine. I don't need it. I'm fine. It's a different burn from fire or heat or things like that. I'm not a liar. I heard that.
I've been told. Yeah, it's like an ice. It's like a dry ice burn.
Kinda, yeah.
Sorry that my touch burns you.
Well, for one, I don't mind. And also, it's not your fault.
Feels like it. I'm the common denominator of the people that I care about getting hurt because of me.
But people are still alive because...
Yeah, but if you get burned by touching me or me touching you, and literally any damage that my armor doesn't negate goes to Zeroth. The people that I hold dearest I'm hurting. And now I can't do magic, so I'm... I mean, I still have my normal remedies and things like that, but it doesn't feel as effective. It doesn't feel as fast-paced, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Someone could come to me and it could take them 3 days to heal, and they could go to Skylar, it would take them 3 seconds. I just really struggle to know what my purpose is. I care a lot about people, but it feels like everything that I try to excel at, I just fall short. Probably shouldn't care though. I just have to do what I do.
You should do what you do because you're good at it. You don't have to master every magic or learn every cure. You don't have to be perfect at everything.
Part of me wants to, though. I achieved history. I made history. There's still more to learn. The world has so much.
Well, better stick around then, because you're gonna need a lot of time to learn that stuff. Not something you can learn in a month.
I agree. I don't... I'm not going anywhere, it just sucks. It feeds on life and death.
I think you're focusing a lot on what you can't do,
Fungal mages are
as opposed to
organic
what you
material.
have done. And you know what? I don't know how to feel about that.
I know I've done a lot, but it's... The thought process is that where it ends? Is that all I was meant to do? With my life and my knowledge? Was that the extent of it? Yeah, I made
Do you
history,
want it to be?
but... No. I want to keep making history. If I'm capable of it.
If you think you're capable of doing it, then you probably are. I think... sometimes you may be holding yourself back. Not intentionally, but if you mentally restrict yourself from being able to do more, than how are you supposed to go beyond? I think you're capable of a lot.
Thank you.
I think you losing your magic is just a minor setback to test you.
If I don't have magic, I can't help him.
Say again?
If I don't have my magic, I can't help him. I can't bring him back.
Is your route on a time limit?
No, but Mayrin is. I still want to give her closure if I can't do anything else.
But you have time, because Mayron's countdown hasn't started yet. She hasn't been seen in a long time. And I'm assuming it's gonna stay like that for a while.
I need to be ready for when she is seen. So I can get to her first. She doesn't know what I want to do. I don't even know if she would go along with it. I'm trying to weigh the option of if it's better to just stage it or rope her in. Not my job, but if I can give it to her. I can't stop what's gonna
Mayrin
happen
is
to
a-
her for Kyron.
Complicated subject to,
I know.
to
I'm sorry.
talk about. But,
That's why I hesitated.
Hmm?
That's why I hesitated.
it's not triggering anything, it's just trying to think. Well, words are hard. I have thoughts, but I don't know how to articulate them. So,
You can always write them down. Send it to me. Or keep them to yourself.
I don't know. I'll think about it. But
If it doesn't play out, it doesn't play out. I'd like it to.
and if it doesn't play out, that's not your fault.
I'll only feel that way if I try everything I can.
You can try everything you can, but if Mayrin doesn't comply or doesn't care, then it'll be a waste. And trust me, I'm saying that from experience.
I mean, the goal is for him ultimately. The time frame is for her. If it doesn't work out, I just have more time. But if I can be ready, if I can get my ducks in a row, that's more what I'm focusing on.
Maybe we should just hold off on thinking about the whole surgery Focus on rest.
Damn, I still haven't even gone down to the deeper dark. I don't know if I have the energy to go by
You're-
myself anymore.
For what? Oh.
I have to check. What do you want to get off your chest?
Nothing. I just continue in a while, and I
So
wanted
then
to.
tell me about what you've been doing.
What am I doing? I'm planning a funeral. That's kind of overtaking my life recently.
Why are you planning?
What else am I doing? Because I was technically the high priest when Helia disappeared, and now Helia's back, but one, she's kind of very ill, and seeing as I am the only fungal mage besides Catherine, I wanted to
Help.
do Athena's funeral right. How it should be done according to fungal mage tradition. Which I recently found. Where's the book? It's this one. This was a bitch to get. I looked so long. If you want to read it, you can. It's a lot of information. For me, at least. For you, it's probably like what you would read in school, but
At least it's not 50 pages.
and I don't even know if it's true because I don't know who's written it, but I have nothing else to really go off of, so
Oh. These are in depth.
sorry.
It's fine. You should rest.
I have to work on the spore spire. Or maybe I'll just do it later, I don't know.
If it's on Friday, or no, Sunday. If it's on Sunday, you have time. You can rest for one night. I would like you to.
But then if I rest, then I can't spend time with you. So if you think about it, it's not an efficient way of me using my time. What? What?
You want to have a sleepover at my house then?
Sleepover?
So you can rest, actually.
Well, are you gonna retire?
I was thinking about it, yeah.
Then sure, why not?
If it gets you to rest.
Wait, can I get changed?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, just give me a sec.
Yeah, I do. So I started walking and not warping. Oh yes, the bubbling lava. So ominous. It's totally not right under my feet, making the floor super hot. I put them in the book already. I can combine these now. I put them in the book under other. So. Yeah, my flower abilities still work. Adventure Guild. Being Snoopy. Byron. Also, the reason why I wanted Rowena around is because I was going to ask her about the trade offer thing, but also Ever since I went there, I've been wanting to go and leave a bouquet for Vincent's grandfather, and if, you know, there's other people that are there that I know, like, that I don't know, but, you know, like, Winter or Agni or Apollo. How long is this going to take?
Sorry.
Sleepover.
Sleepover.
You okay? No.
Huh? Why?
I need to go log.
Nah, it's fine.
No,
Oh.
I'm not breaking the law.
Why are you giggling?
I know you're coming. You go woof, woof. What? Oh, too far.
Yeah, you can log over here.
Oh. Give me the book! My brain is slow. Give me the book. Don't! That would be so illegal. 61.
Yeah, Fiori logs.
Why is there only one per page?
I don't know.
There we go.
I should. Hi.
Hi.
You got mail.
Oh. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Cactus.
Yeah, it's from, Paige.
Just oh my god, Pocket! Calm down, what do you feed these things? He was so fast.
Oh my gosh, there's so many. I was smelting them.
The cactus?
Yeah.
Oh, what do you need the dye for?
To sell.
Oh.
Because I still have my flower booth that...
Businesswoman, I see. They flock to you. Oh, do they...
That's the point.
I know, but it was very fast.
Watch.
Is it usually that fast?
Hello.
My god. I can do it too. It's not just them. They're not special. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Socks, don't take it personally. It was a joke. Oh, okay. You can just throw these out. Just toss them in the lava. We don't need them.
Okay, well, at the end, you have to give them back.
I
you
know,
guys, you
and I don't
don't-
know why. They're very stingy about their paper.
I guess.
I needed the
Alright. The mana.
yeah. Are you laughing at my mana?
No. No.
Are you gonna? Do you have PJs?
I own PJs, but I will not. I will get changed and say goodbye to my petals.
Okay. Which couch is comfier? This couch or that couch over there?
You seem to favor this one before.
Oh wait, I forgot about this one. No, that one's not that.
The chair.
I know,
Also,
but like,
I have a pocket bed. Do you want? You can sleep either here, but there's the light there. You could sleep. You can sleep by the mushrooms if you want. I can put you right here.
but
maybe
I want to
not the head.
I want to be
towards-
closer. Can you like? Hold on. Wait, humor me for a second. Can you? Can you? Just for a second. Can we
Yeah. Yeah.
remove this part, and I can put it here.
You want me to take away my footboard?
Yeah,
bed
just
there.
just for for a bit, and then we'll fix it later.
That's very close to my bed.
Yeah, that's
Are
the
you-
point. How
what are
are
you
we
asking
supposed to?
me?
How are we supposed to dog if my bed is on the complete other side of the house? From my understanding, the last sleepover that we went to, we sat and talked the entire time. So I figured that's what you do to sleep. I thought that sleeping wasn't really the main part of it. Okay, thank
Not
you.
typically. Do you want food? Do you want anything to drink or food?
I can't eat food, and I'm okay.
I'll get you something.
Okay. Can you give me something for my arm?
What do you mean? Does it hurt?
Twisting it and almost killing me.
I don't have any merkweed. Hold on. Actually, no, not that one. This one. I need to get some from the end. There's for your shoulder. There's for just you.
Just me? What does that mean?
Like, yeah, it's your drink. I'll have... Hold on.
Does oolong tea do something in particular for Kyron?
It'll make you feel really lucky. Or fortunate, I guess you could say.
I'm very fortunate to be having a sleepover with you. I'm so funny.
Sorry. Just making a reminder
Oh, you
for
moved your hat stands.
Yes. Yep. Because I wanted to display them.
Very cool. You know what? I think I know what you should build next in your house. That was not.
Can I have that
Was
back?
that? I thought I drank mine. I did.
No, no. Can I have that back? That's
Oh,
mine.
that's yours. Okay. You should definitely up here add like a hammock or something for me.
Okay.
I'm kind of kidding, but also that'd be kind of cool. So take that as you will.
I can do it right now.
No, you don't. No. You don't have to do it now. Okay. No, come back. No, don't
I know
do it now.
Okay, fine.
You're tired too. You gotta rest.
I'm gonna go say goodnight to the petals, and then I'm going to rest.
Okay.
This isn't a sleepover where we talk because we're both supposed to be resting.
Okay, fine.
Good night.
Good night.
And good night to you guys as well. It is late and I would like to do a cool down. So, good night. Skylar did not message me. It was Arlo. Oh, no, they did. Oh, you're right. Sorry. I will respond to them. I said, tingly, skulk has spread with withering. I'll be okay. Next stream will either be Thursday or Friday. I'll have to see what's going on. But you might see me on Kano's POV tomorrow. So, there is that. Good night, guys. I will, if anyone has a green name, you are a member. We can go and talk about today's episode in the cooldown. Which I think you should join. Y'all should join. We can talk about stuff. Poppy said she will be okay, but she lied. Correct. She did lie. She always lies. She's always fine. That's the issue. Give me like a couple minutes to change over the stream title and get the members only stream a-going, but yeah, I'm so hot and I am so exhausted. I'm not gonna lie, but we're gonna go do a cooldown. I might turn my air conditioning on because I'm hot. But yeah, members, I'll be live in a couple minutes. Non-members, I hope you have a good day or night wherever you are. I hope you guys are excited for my birthday stream. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, head on over to Blue Sky, give some information there, or it's in my Discord, which you can also find through the fan Discord if you're not already in there. Yes, we can talk about stuff. Yep, 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 yep. All right, I love you guys. Be good people, do good things, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.